Pretty much everyone I've talked to here has told me about how public photography is all okay and that I don't have to worry about it, but no one said anything about being attacked. I mean, I got injuries, I got property damage.
Is there something?
You can't just attack people on the sidewalk, can you? You see what I was saying earlier now?
What?
About how you just let the criminal go.
So, I mean, that's what we're trying to explain to you. It's not that we don't want to do our job, it's just we are limited and we can't.
And then...
Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna make sure that it...
I'm gonna let this guy go.
This is Surveyor Raw. Welcome back to part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, check the description for a link. If you've already watched part 1, then you saw what happened, and we pick it up here just about 5 minutes before police arrive. So as you can see, the camera's tracking and focus was lost when it hit the ground, and I fixed that momentarily. Now, I want to admit to you guys that I feel pretty ashamed about this video. First, because even though I know better, I cooperated with police under the temporary delusion that they might arrest someone who committed a violent crime against me in front of a dozen witnesses. And second, because I foolishly met the man's aggression towards me with passivity rather than self-defense. Now, I could offer several lines of rationale to defend my passivity during this encounter, but it's not a position I want to defend. That said, let me ask you, if I had defended myself with proportionate force, would the city workers who conspired with the criminal in this video see it justified as such? Let me know what you think in the comments, and definitely keep a lookout for parts 3 and 4 of this series, which contain some crazy interactions with a tyrannical firefighter and mainstream media who show up on scene after the police leave. Okay, watch how useless these police are.
Now this guy's talking to the criminal.
It's a 100-foot tender. Yes, it's a support vest. We'll get you in next.
They're talking about getting this guy out of here before the cops arrive.
No, we're talking about getting him his shot because that's why he's here.
Oh, I'm not here to attack people on the sidewalk.
No, that's your job to aggravate. What am I trying to say?
Aggravate.
Thank you, sir.
That's the correct word, aggravate.
And when you get aggravated, you can commit crimes against others.
So
There you go. Have a good day. All right, have a good day. My wife and I took Lake Washington.
waiting in line? Okay, yeah. Straight over there.
Hello, honey.
Yep, that's all. All right, I'll make some more. Is this your current address? Yeah.
The guy did to me. My hip too has a giant thing on it, I think.
Were you involved in the dispute?
Yeah, I'm the victim.
Okay. Do you want to tell me what happened?
Did you say dispute?
Yeah, the fight. What do you want to call it?
I was attacked and pushed down the sidewalk.
Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, right?
I was standing right here recording.
Okay.
And the guy right there in the with the Africa thing on his shirt.
Yeah.
He came up to me and he said that he didn't want to be recorded.
Okay.
And then he looked like he was going to come over here. And he came over here, a couple minutes passed, and then he came up to me again, and he grabbed the camera and shoved it backwards, and I fell down and here.
See that?
Yeah. I'd be more than happy to show you the video.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to do that, that sounds great.
Okay. All right. I have to show it to you on this camera. It might take a minute because the video has to play, because I can't fast forward it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I already explained to the gentleman that public recording, public space, yeah, you know, you're legal within your rights to record and take photographs, which he did not understand. So now he understands that. Do you have any questions or anything you want to add?
I mean, what about the attacking me?
Okay.
Like, pretty much everyone I've talked to here has told me about how public photography is all okay and that I don't have to worry about it, but no one said anything about being attacked. I mean, I got injuries, I got property damage.
Is there something, do you want to participate in the prosecution of
Of
something?
course, yes. You can't just attack people on the sidewalk, can you?
Okay. So I'll document it. I have his identification. He's been identified. You've been identified. Do you have good phone number, email?
Yep.
So
I'll get his email.
You see what I was saying?
Will you photograph?
You see what I was saying earlier now?
What?
About how you just let the criminal go.
So I mean, it's gonna get filed, but King County isn't gonna take it right now.
So
They're not taking a
When
assault
a crime
forward.
is committed, usually you make an arrest, especially if the criminal's there and there's 20
Randle's
witnesses.
about to explain to you.
Yeah. So at most, this will be filed as a charge by officer, and so it would be referred to a prosecutor that would then be in contact with you.
Yeah, I know, but that's what you guys do when you don't want to do anything.
The problem is
That's not true.
It is. You've actually done it to me before. What do you do with? So let me just ask you a question. If I just like walked up to that guy over there and just attacked him, knocked him down, grabbed his property, you wouldn't take me to jail.
A charge by officer, as Officer
Yeah, so-
Randle explained.
You would let me just walk free after that.
It'd be the exact same thing because there's
So what we're telling you, right? If we did arrest him right now, and we took him to King County, he would be declined. They wouldn't take him
Why not?
because they're not accepting assault full right now.
Oh, really?
Yes. That's what we're trying to explain to you. It's not that we don't want to do our job, it's just we are limited and we can't. As much as we would like
bookings
to.
that the King County Jail will accept are going to be felonies, including property crime, domestic violence assaults, and some other order violations. Anything that's misdemeanor, gross misdemeanor, that's property crime, or even lower assaults, nobody's getting booked there because of capacity, because of COVID is what they say.
So what you're telling me is, if I went over to that guy and just knocked him down and attacked him back, that'd be.
You would be charged. We're going to file charges.
I would be charged the same way he would be charged.
Yes.
We would identify you, explain the exact same process.
Good to know.
If it's going to be ongoing though, like if it's going to escalate and it's not going to go away, like if this was not just like a temporary thing where people are gathered here incidentally, and it was like, oh, it's the guy's house and you're not leaving him, you can't get it out of there, then maybe we arrest you. You're still not going to get booked into jail.
I'm going to take pictures of the damage and then your injury.
I think I have injury on my hip too.
Like a scratch or
Like probably the same thing, but maybe not because I have clothes on.
Okay, so let me take a picture of whole body and then.
If you want to check and want that documented, we can let you check your hip as well. And if there is something you want to document, you can attach that.
Oh, the camera. The damage is around here, around the lens.
Here, my camera's not as awesome as yours.
I'll try to hold it still. So
or do it lower because it's more on the. Yeah, there you go.
and then.
Hang on 1 second. And to make sure that it. And then this one right here, right?
Yeah, this here. And then this isn't much, but
What so
I mean,
it's
it's nothing. It's
what kind of camera is it? It's a T.
It's a T7i
Here, let me
Canon.
take a picture of that one. It's focusing on the lens. There you go.
I'm gonna let this guy go.
And the video you had viewed it or?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're able to cut that down shorter
Yeah.
and send it, how long is it? Like 30 seconds?
You mean like the clip where he actually does the action?
Yeah.
It's like 30 seconds.
Okay. If you can cut that down and make it like a compressible or a file that you can share, I'll put my department email on here so I can attach it to the case.
Okay.
That way it's one fewer step for the prosecutor to say, hey, can you then nail that in and we'll process it, however. So I'll put that on the back here.
And then also real quick, because I saw the video, make sure you add the part where he's over there and then walks over here. That way they can see in the video that you are far from the booth where they're giving information. Make sense?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't go up to the booth or anything to get information.
Well,
because that would invalidate what I'm doing out here. That's why I try to stay back and be polite to everyone who approaches me. But
well, that's what was said. That's why that's why it's good that you showed it to us, and
yeah.
Can I, just so I can say that I actually watched it, can you show it to me?
Just like I was showing this officer, this doesn't fast forward, so we had to wait like 15 minutes to get to the park. Yes.
All right, so no other questions?
No.